Ron Holman, it's my great pleasure to introduce Divojananda, who is my dear friend, spiritual sister, a great healer, and my yoga instructor. And she was very instrumental in helping me to recover from the death of my wife last year. Well, I was married to Linda for 40 and a half years, and when she died, I started dying. And Divoja really just sort of kicked my butt a little bit and got me to wake up and to want to live. And I didn't even know that I had given up. And so, she's really quite a pure-hearted soul, which is very rare. Awesome. And so as to give her the maximum time to talk to you, I'd like to introduce Divojananda.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ron Holman. And thank you for everyone who come to this talk. And definitely it's my blessing to be here today. The subject for today is raise consciousness with pure love. Pure love is a big subject for me because through my own healing journey, and I realized, wow, we are actually removing a lot of stuff that we've been carrying since we were born. And many of the stuff, when I say stuff, okay, heavy stuff, many of them are not belongs to us. Do you believe that? Right? I like to always remind people, hey, remember if you go to the mall, go down to the street and saw a little kid, like under 2-year-old, let's say, okay? So like before they go to school, doesn't matter who stand in front of them, they will be just so happy, giggling. The eyes were just so bright. There's no judgment from them because they're happy from their pure love, from their pure heart. Basically, it doesn't matter who you are. When you're in front of a child, they're just happy, truly. And guess what? We all were like that. Perhaps we don't remember, isn't it? Perhaps we don't remember. So the really profound journey is taking us to go back to the pure state so that we can sustain and being happy without suffering, without worry, without fear. Because those are not our energy. We come with pure light. And today, 5D, we even go up higher and higher. The whole purpose for us to live here, as you know, is just be happy. Doesn't matter what kind of money and car and houses you have. You name it, right? So pure love is really, really beautiful. How about this? In the beginning of the class, I wanted to invite you guys to do a very small exercise, okay? Before I really start that, I want to mention one thing. Especially we are all in LA, no? We know cars, no? We all drive a car, no? Right. So how to bring up the car's value? If you have a really beautiful looking car outside with a nice style, but the engine is not running nice and leaking oil here and there, do you think the car has value? Same as us, right? We can just go to the shop and do a hair, do the makeup, everything. But how about inside constantly having pain? Here, constantly worries. When we go out to the new place, constantly having some fear. What will be our value as a human? We're born to this earth to do something really beautiful and meaningful and be able to be happy. So now I want to take you guys to get to do a very small exercise and get to know your power. I always like to tell people, you know what? You are so powerful. We all have the healing power. As you all know, the scientific report have shown you many cases the cells just constantly renewing. But why some people having some kind of diseases are not helping, are not improving? Are they integrating the body, mind, and spirits just like having a car? We're taking care of outside and inside. Are we doing this? So integration is the key for healing. So now, would you like to play this game? Yeah? Okay. So let's put your palms together, and you can align the line right here below it. Yeah? Align it very nicely, like a one straight line. And then you put them together, extend your fingers up, okay? And see which one is longer. You can just look, okay? So now, you're going to integrate your body, mind, and spirit and tell the hand which has the shorter finger and say, grow longer, grow longer, grow longer, grow longer. Please do it. Please do it. Grow longer, grow long. You have to talk to the first. You measure it, separate the palms, and then talk to the one that is shorter. Just look at the middle finger, probably will be easier, yeah? I'm from Hong Kong, I don't mind the middle finger. Okay? So the shorter one, did you talk to them? And what happened? Grow longer, right? And now you put them together again, and look at the longer one, and say, go back to the normal, go back to normal, go back to normal, go back to normal. And test. How was it? Do your fingers listen to you?
But what if they're both the same? Yeah, I don't have any shorter or longer.
Then you find one that is different. Yeah, find one that is different. Yeah, or tell just one is grow longer. Exactly. And see that is the miracle. It seems miracle now.
Well, I believe so now, yeah.
Yeah.
Second time I tried it.
Second time. Uh-huh. You know what that means? Doesn't work?
No.
Try again. Maybe after the talk I can spend some time with you. Yeah?
You're not ordering it right.
Right. Like I said, we have to integrate the mind, body, and spirit. Okay? So, pure love.
Oh, there you go.
You got it. Yay! So what happened? This fun exercise telling us what? We can control our body. We can communicate with our body, same as the mind. We can control our emotion. Perhaps you would say, what? How? This has been talking non-stop, 24/7. But if you're willing to practice the mechanism of the mind, how the mind works is just like a verb. Now I'm talking. When I feel like, I can stop talking. Just like minding. If I stop, I can decide to stop. So of course, let's take some practice, because I have done tremendous spiritual practice to reach that point. But I want to tell you it is possible. Okay, especially for people who have suffered a lot of stress. It's possible to not living life with stress. I was very, very stressful in my life before. Just trust me on this. Okay, and I understand what stress is. Okay, I went through a lot of hard time. I understand. So pure love. What is pure love? Pure love basically is love without reasons. Love without reason. When we talk about that, we have body, mind, and spirit, no? Right? 3 components, okay? We can really tap into our body. For example, when we are sick, or people who have disease or illnesses or had an accident, broke the leg, whatever that is, how we usually respond or react to our body. Think about, yes, probably you will go and see a doctor, find a professional to help you. But internally, isn't it sometimes we give ourselves a lot of blame, right? Why I'm doing this? Hey, I hate this. Because I can share with you, if two persons have the same problem, okay, the health condition, let's say, if one person is just continuously loving the body no matter what, loving your own body no matter what, that person will get healed much faster. So think about, I guess today what I'm sharing is some very true message. When we are really able to tap into the energy of loving ourselves without reasons, we can really able to create the life that we want. Think about what I talked about the car, 3 components, okay? So these 3 things is equivalent to our human abundance. When our body is functioning beautifully, same as the mind, same as the spirit, always happy, guess what? You all know that. Light attracts light. Who can stop you to create anything that you like? So always first come first. Let's sometimes slow down. We have paid so much attention to outside, right? Care about how people see us, think about us. When my friend is sick, I pay more attention to my friend. But when I'm sick, I will be okay. Does it sound familiar? Any parents here? Yeah, when your kid's not well, you just go off everywhere to get the best medicine. Huh? How about yourself? I will be fine. How much time do we really love ourselves? And I want to share another beautiful secret with you all. When we're able to reach that level of loving ourselves, guess what? You don't even need to do anything. The very loving, pure loving energy just radiates from your hearts to everyone. You will be just so normal. You love people without reason. Truly, excuse me if you don't like to hear this, societal love is conditioning. Societal love is conditioning. For example, if you have kids, if your kids are not listening to you, what would you do? What is this? Stop. I'm not going to buy you this. You're not going to go there. Punishment, huh? What is the love? Pure love is unconditional. Pure love is unconditional. So how to reach that? Any of you want to reach that level? And you all can. Remember the 2-year-old? The first 2 years? We can just go out, be happy. It doesn't matter what that person did to you. Right before I came to this event, I went to the bathroom in one of those fast chain stores because I really need to. So I waited for like 5 minutes at the ladies' bathroom, okay? And then finally the door opened, and guess what? Who came out? Man. Yes!
Who came out?
It's a gentleman. It's a man came out from a lady bathroom.
Oh.
May I share something with you?
Yeah, they were cleaning, I guess.
No, not here. It's outside, somewhere. So, actually that incident made me realize, wow, I have changed so much. I can tell you, basically, probably like, I think 4 years back, same thing happened in Whole Foods. The man came out, my Hong Kong attitude came, hey man, look at the sign, But this time, I simply just say, wow, it's a man. And then, guess what? My heart was saying, well, poor man, I think he's really, really desperate. That is when actually what I realized, well, wow, I'm surprised. I think all this practice work. Because I'm really surprised I didn't even judge him. Anything.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
You know?
Yeah, you calm down and you don't jump on people
No.
anymore. In this town, everybody jumps on you.
And guess what? That is related to pure love. Listen, when we speak very harshly to anyone, or we use the middle finger driving, whatever that is, yeah? Guess whose heart rate go up?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it kills us.
Yes? Guess whose mood got affected?
Who's what?
Mood.
Mood.
The energy.
Yeah, mood.
Right? Is it worth it?
No.
Because of the strangers, the man just really desperate, go to the bathroom, and I will be like, ah, and then I will have bad mood for the rest of my day.
You hurt yourself.
Right? So that is the power of pure love. If we really practice pure love, like I said earlier, we are not only loving ourselves, we will understand others. That is the ultimate fifth dimension. We will have complete freedom. I can tell you a technique how to measure yourself. Where are you? You know? Pay attention of how much do you get agitated or get upset. I usually ask my student to carry a small book with him or with her, okay, in a car, in a purse, whatever. Every time, just when you felt agitated or someone, just write it down, okay? Like a journal, you don't need to write a bunch of stuff. Just make a mark, okay? And see. You was very interesting. It's a very good way to measure how much, not only calmness, I'm talking about the very deep peace that you have within. You can look at your journal, look at your report and find out, well, how many check marks do I have in one day? In 10 days? If you don't have any check mark in 10 days, I would like to learn something from you. I'm not saying that it's easy, but I want to tell you that it's possible. It's truly possible. So, one thing that I want to mention, the beautiful things about emotions. You know, we are human, huh? We are not animals. The beauty of being a human is we have all sorts of feeling, emotion, like passion, anger, love, hate, all mixed together. Yeah? The very profound truth is when we are a human, this is our gift, okay? And it's okay to not feeling well. It's okay to get upset, okay? I'm not trying to confuse you guys. I'm trying to just name few things out, and slowly you will understand more what I'm trying to say. It's okay to cry. It's okay to express your emotion, because that is our gift, right? However, what happened in what the society have been teaching us. I was at DMV. The boy was crying. Guess what the mother said? Stop crying, stop crying, stop crying. Well, I'm sure my mom have done many, many times like this for me when I was younger. But now that when I look at this scenario in different eyes and understanding, I feel, wow, how many of the babies, okay, got suppressed their feeling? I'm talking about suppression started from very young age. The reason why I want to bring up suppression, because I have worked with so many patients, their problem is not because just the ankle twisted. It's because a lot of emotional blockage stay there. Because she never had a chance to express, or he never had a chance to cry. If we're talking about, hey, we're human, what's wrong with crying? I'm not asking you to cry here. But when we have the emotion, we need to acknowledge our own feeling now. Right? The society keep teaching us, let's move it aside. Let's move it aside. Let's move it aside. Because really true, 95% of all these illnesses are from emotional blocks. A lot of brain disease because of the suppression. Absolutely. So how to take care of ourselves? Healing. Always put as the first priority. Okay? Good healer can remove something for you, but also guide you how to sustain your healing power. Because you have it. No one should be just like holding a healer forever, because you have the healing power. So ignite your healing power first. How to ignite? We got to remove a lot of stuff now. Right? Think about just like has been frozen, all the feeling for so many years. If you really, just like, although I don't really eat meat, but probably it's easier to say it, a frozen piece of chicken, if you want to put some flavor inside, yeah, you have to defrost it first. Remove the numbness, remove the toughness. We are pure love. We have so much love. It's okay to share. It's okay to be transparent. I'm so transparent here. It's okay because I'm human. When you feel really upset, if you really think that you need to say something, say something. As long as your motive is not hurting others. Do you understand? There's a difference. When you get upset, you can express your feeling with the honesty. The other one, you get upset, just blame someone no matter what. So allow your intelligence come to the place, not the mind. The pure love healing is removing all this interference. Here can be from my mother, from my father, from my siblings. Then I can connect with who I really am. I know many people probably, I just cannot even pinpoint what was the problem. I was so happy living and growing up when I was at the family. Yeah, with the family, with all the siblings. I have a, hey, you want to play a game? Can I have a volunteer? Just one? All right. Oh, this one come out. Okay. So, let's say this is 3 years old of me. Okay, I was growing up with 4 other siblings, so 5 kids in the family. So, she is my eldest sister. So say this is a toy A, okay? So I have it, you just grab it. Really. Mama, she got my toys!
Exactly what happened.
Hey, stop! Let the younger one get the toy. Okay? Got it? Got it? Guess what? This is not only one time, different toy. Oh, no, here. I have it. I'm playing with it. I'm playing with it. Ah! Papa! She got my toy. Hey, let the young one get the toy. And guess what? As we are growing up, think about how many of you have siblings as you're growing up? Okay. Guess what? All this repeated how many times? Easily can be 100 times throughout age 1 to 7, isn't it? Easily. We may not remember now, right? So as we're growing up, what kind of pattern that I'm getting now? Me, okay, getting now. Every time when she grabs something from me, I have someone else to fix me. Guess what? I'm holding this now. I'm representing, can be a boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm in love with either one. For men would be girlfriend, boyfriend, doesn't matter. So guess what? Oh, who's going to fix this for me? Oh. Who's going to get my boyfriend back? Thank you. Thank you for the volunteer, Yuki. Did you guys get the message? Yes. This kind of show, we can just play non-stop. But think about the result of it. I'm talking about the patterns, okay, how we deal with life. If we all are able to tap into our own strength, our own love, to live life, we're taking the responsibility and integrate the body, mind, and spirit, our life will be abundance. It's all about how to make adjustment of the patterns. And many of them are not belongs to us. Was I an irresponsible kid? I was a irresponsible kid because my mom also always backed me up. But as I'm growing up, I'm different. Because I can see something has to change. So think about, I want you to think about, like, say, body, mind, and spirit that I've been talking now. How much integration or integrity we have when we talk about body. We want it to be healthy. Yes. I eat everything healthy. Yeah. But how about, do you do exercise? Yes. Good. And you eat very healthy. I'm waiting for the yes. You see, that is the key, no? Integration. Remember the core value that I've been telling you. Integration. If you want to have good health, guess what? You have to integrate the mind, the action, and your speech. Otherwise, it won't work. I'm telling you, yeah, every day I'm trying to be healthy, but I'm eating junk every day. How much progress I can do? I understand some cases maybe it's harsh because of the past events. So the key is we just need to do the work. That is a real honest thing. If you have been doing a lot of work and you still have some agitation, look at your list, you know, it's still like, maybe a few times a day, then I would say, well, yeah, look into it. There's something to look into it. If you need help, please come and tell me. I'm happy to help you. Okay? Because removing the emotional stuff is my strength, other than a yoga teacher. By the way, Dr. Ron home and lost 10 pounds in 2 months. And he's very, very committed. Okay? It's a commitment. It's an integration. Right? It's all about that. If you come to this such a beautiful event, trying to get the best out of it, when you go back home, really spend some time to look into your life. You can be a beautiful healer for yourself. So what kind of art? What is the stuff that I'm not integrating? Okay? When we're able to integrate what we want to do, it will be so simple. You just need to stick to it, no matter what. There's no excuse. It depends on what do you want to do, you know? Because I'm really here enough, people telling me, well, I did so much work, I did a lot, I spent a lot of money. But still, it's a good sign because you have the awareness, right? 10 pounds in 2 months? I was just guiding him. He was the one who do the work. And not only that, he can touch. You see no touching the knee now when he's opening the legs. Crazy stretch. That is the strength. Why I always emphasize body, mind, and spirit. You know why? Because these are the most important components of us. Have any of you have experienced or like heard some story? Hey, that person like eating so healthy, and go to the gym every day, but he has stroke. I don't believe this anymore. I have a client came to me like this. So I asked, do you know how is that person's stress level? Yes, it sounds logical. If you go and eat right, you should be fine. Huh? But the truth is, life is not as easy as black and white. Life also has so many layers underneath. Doing all this work, it is not about what you do, but how you do it. The science of our own growth is get to know how do I do it? How much do I love myself in the 3 components based on pure love? How much we're willing to do this and how do we do it? Yeah, yoga class, many people do yoga. Do you know if all the yoga teachers are very calm? With my experience, no. Many, yeah, I do not want to go further. But that's the fact. Okay? I just feel like as you know the energy is shifting, we are all open to further work. We don't want to scratch the surface anymore. Okay? We actually can go very deep and tap into our strength to create something bigger after all this interference got removed. All the stuff that just don't belong to us. Fear, judgment, worries. Life actually is very sweet without this. So, my heart is doing something that I wasn't expected, and thank you. It's really beautiful, loving energy I just want to share. Seems like, think about this moment, the very loving energy that you felt in your heart, and think about that if we own it 24/7. So get to know ourselves. I always tell people in the class, especially yoga class, it's just a tool. But the key is get to know your body. Get to know your body. From breathing to stretch. The really true is life is a beautiful story like a philosophy, nah? When we can have good relationship with this body, mind, and spirit, the chances of having good relationship with others are higher. Do you believe that? I can say yes because I was lost in relationship for many years. I couldn't find my heart. I couldn't reach out my heart. I think that someone else would just come in and embrace me and then I would be done. You know? It's very typical, no? Right? having someone else come and embrace you, give you the beautiful car, wonderful house, everything, take care of. May I tell you something really honest? I have that life, and that was the worst life in my life. Now I can laugh about it because I'm done. So it's really, really beautiful journey if we're willing and able to tap into our pure love and really look into the three components: body, mind, and spirit. We all can do that. And I totally encourage all of you having a piece of paper, small notebook, okay? Because you come here, you want to learn something now. This is the grades too. Just drop any moment that you have agitation. You feel you have judgment, you have fear or worries, write it down. Just like I usually tell my clients, if they want to have a healthy body, write down everything that you put into your mouth. Because sometimes we're just so unconscious, right? What did you eat today? Probably most of the people will tell me the 3 meals. How about snack? Oh, I don't really remember. Maybe, I don't remember. You know, sometimes we really need to spend time to investigate ourselves, isn't it? Spend all this energy and time to look at it outside or TV or something. Maybe sometimes it's good. Meditate. With the eyes closed, when we close our eyes, we have no distraction. Tomorrow I will do some pure love activation. If you can come, we'll have some tool. 5 o'clock. That you can use, because I really want you to experience that you have that loving energy as well. You just need some tools, just like, we all do. But trust yourself, have the faith that you can be happy, okay? And depends on, of course, I'm not saying everyone is easy for everyone. Everyone has very different journey, I understand that, okay? And it's definitely workable. And one word that I would like to share with you all is when I talk about when our body is not well, how do we treat our body? How do we feel our body, right? A lot of resentment. Remember that? A lot sometimes, yeah? I'm using body just one example. Instead of having resentment, maybe start from today, let's accept what it is. Just like the man went to the bathroom. The man went to the ladies' bathroom. What am I going to do? I yell at him, what am I going to get? Okay, I accept that he's in a rush. Hurry. All right, done. I was so peaceful. I still remember a few years back at Whole Foods, my heart was like bum, 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 for a long time. My body was hot, heated. It's like, wow. Right? So no matter what happened outside, just take a deep breath. It's come to a practice. We start with a deep breath. Deep breath is a great tool. Just trust me on that. It's your best friend. No matter what happened, grab your best friend. It's always with you. The breath is always with you. You know the power of the breath? It's tremendous. The very first thing we take when we're born. There are lots of practice about the breath. In India, people just breathe in a correct way, in a certain way, and able to live life without any diseases. Because the breath alone is so healing. It can detoxify the body. Trust me on this. If you want to know, come to my booth and ask me. I teach you some technique that you can do at home. Okay? But a lot of things, tell you the truth, you have to be ready and willing to take that step. And pure love is not that difficult to radiate. And actually it's really remarkable sensation. You feel that you're loving yourself no matter what happened outside. I'm not saying that you're being selfish, okay? I'm just saying that you are just in peace, you're fine. You still have the intelligence to take care of what is need to be done. You're not running away from problems. Because most of the time when this is so stressed, we just don't know. Morning I make up one decision, in the evening or afternoon I already change it. So how certain are you? I'm not sure. Does it sound familiar? Can anyone relate to that? Yeah? So when you're able to reach, hold that pure love, everything is so solid, solid, solid. And you feel serene. That is the beautiful things. People ask me how to start. I usually recommend them to write down, start your journal, write down what do you want in life, in your body, mind, and spirit. Okay? It's become a student again. Remember when we were back to school? We get all these notebook, getting ready, everything, listen to the teacher's talks, everything. We're so ready. And we're so focused. Go back to that mode. Because you want to get the best grade for your body, mind, and spirit. And accept whatever that is. You are wholeness. After all, we all are the beautiful wholeness coming from the wholeness, which is the universe. We are part of it. Therefore, we were so happy when we were little, but because of a lot of conditioning, remember I said societal love is conditioning. Love with reasons, okay? Love with reason, we always measure something, huh? Right? If I want to go out with this guy, what am I going to get? All this, blah, 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 non-stop. So when we slowly look at your chart, what do you want? The 3 categories. And then put your turn into body of your talk, your speech, your mind, and your action. How these 3 things can integrate individually. If you have a goal for your body, what these 3 things will be. If you have a goal of a mind, you wanted to have a peaceful mind, what will be the goal? How are you going to talk? What kind of action that you're going to take? Yeah? And what kind of thoughts that you're going to have? All these have to be integrated. Yeah? So, is that clear? The pure love? Any of you wanted to reach that level? Yeah? Yes. Yay! Yay! Thank you so much for your time. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I will be at the booth to serve you. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.